Let's get started with the common view, that is our content view that gets called to all of our UIs and individually gets binded to our view models. And here I have created one custom frame, but you can bind a button to and along with the labels too and call throughout the application, but individually bind the button as well as frame to the calling view model. After doing lots of research on the internet, I found that lots of people are facing this issue. So I plan to make this video so that it might help lots of people out there who is searching for the common view and individually binding those common view content to the view model. So let's get started. So here we have already discussed about this frame which gets individually binded to the view model. So in order to do that, at first we are going to create our custom view, and in order to make that we are going to create a content view. So we need to add a new file and then get a content view, that is a XAML, and then we'll just create that. So here I won't be going to the main page and we'll be discussing about it later. So now let us suppose this is our user common button.xaml as a content view. So you can see there is a content view initial that is inside the XAML, and then you might also have something like this one at first. Okay, and now what we are going to do is, here we have frame and the label. You can see that is our common frame that has a label in middle. And let us suppose on your UI you want to change the label text to different on different screens. So that is also possible. That's why I have created one label which I have given as a X name, so that from individual pages, whenever we send, let us suppose from the main page, if we consume this content view, then we are going to tell that inside main page we have something different text inside the back button as well as the common view. So that is why I have added one label, so that it will help you to understand more. Now here let us suppose we have my middle text, and now that is going to get binded from individually from the each UIs. And now whenever that frame is clicked, or else if the button is clicked, what happens? So there is a tap gesture recognizer, and now I have provided the X name for that too, and you can just put a button as well as one label only to be a common view throughout the application. Now here whenever we go inside the xaml.cs, you can see I have two UIs, so that's why I have put two properties for it. That is just you can see a label as well as our action command, that is our I command for the button, that is our frame whenever it's tapped. So that is how our UI is going to get binded with main page view model.cs. Okay, so I'm not going to discuss about that as of now. So two UIs, two properties. And then again the middle text is the text that gets the content out of from the main page. And now for our button that let us suppose we go to our main page. Here you can see I'll just keep space over here. Now you can see I have called my custom view, that is our this one, that is user custom button, as a content view, and then that gets inherited from this namespace, and this namespace is defined over here, and it gets it from the namespace my custom view app, that is my app. And you can just put some folder and then place that content view also inside it and then call it. So don't forget to put dot and then the folder name before you initialize it. Now here I am calling the common view, and then you can see I have added a middle text to it, and then along with that I have added a command that gets binded to the common view of our whole application, and then it get executed to our main page view model. That's it. Now let's go to the common view.cs, where I have left over here, and here the middle text as well as the action command I have already told about, that gets binded from the common UI, that is main page.xaml. Right now whenever the common UI is tapped, that is our frame is tapped as well as button is tapped, label is tapped, then it is going to search for our view model, where the view model parameters are defined. That is, let us suppose from our main page.xaml, if we bind my command, then it gets binded from here, that is our view model. So our main page is going to get binded to the main page view model, then it gets its definition from here, that is our my command, and it works normally. So here whenever it is clicked, then it gets triggered to the UI gives it from the action command, and then it it will execute this code. That is, now whenever the content view, that is our common view, is tapped, then our view model is going to get binded, and then the object is going to get binded, and then we'll just see the alert as well as the operation that you really want to perform over here inside the view model. So that is how we're gonna implement our major content view binding with our main page view model. That's all for this tutorial now. Thank you guys, thanks for watching. Keep in touch for next tutorials.